When we talk about the most powerful beings in Marvel Comics, the usual names instantly come up. Galactus, Eternity, the Living Tribunal, or even the Beyonder. But what if I told you that beyond these colossal names, two forces stand in a league of their own? A battle so monumental that it could reshape everything we know about the Marvel Multiverse itself. I am talking about adult Franklin Richards, the Omega-level mutant whose imagination births universes, versus the White Phoenix of the Crown, the transcendent force of balance and cosmic renewal. This is not a regular power-scaling debate where we compare who can punch harder or who has more durability. No. This is a clash of concepts, of creation itself battling with judgment, of imagination meeting destiny. Imagine a confrontation where the battlefield is not just planets or galaxies, but the very fabric of existence. In this battle, destruction could mean not just the collapse of a universe but the rewriting of all realities. In this video, we are going to dive deep into what makes Franklin Richards and the White Phoenix so extraordinary, what their greatest feats reveal, and most importantly, who truly holds the upper hand when the dust of eternity finally settles. Franklin Richards, the architect of reality? Franklin Richards is not your average mutant. Even as a child, his powers were described as limitless, with the ability to warp reality to his will. But as an adult, his potential matures into something truly terrifying. He becomes the architect of reality. His powers are not simply illusions or manipulations, they are genuine acts of creation. Franklin has created entire universes, populated with stars, galaxies, and life forms, all born from his imagination. That alone places him beyond nearly every cosmic being in Marvel lore. Consider this, when the Celestials, some of the most feared entities in Marvel, faced Franklin Richards, they didn't try to destroy him, they respected him. In fact, he was once referred to as an equal to Galactus, not because of his destructive might, but because of his capacity to create. Franklin is not bound by space or time. His powers extend across causality, allowing him to manipulate timelines, undo events, and bring forth outcomes that should be impossible. Yet, Franklin is not without his limitations. His powers, vast as they are, have occasionally been drained or diminished. There have been moments when using too much of his ability temporarily weakened him, leaving him vulnerable. But even in those weakened states, his mere presence shifts the balance of cosmic order. Franklin Richards is the dreamer who can make his visions real, the ultimate Omega mutant whose imagination has no ceiling. White Phoenix of the Crown, cosmic judgment incarnate. Now, let's move on to the White Phoenix of the Crown, an aspect of the Phoenix Force unlike any other. The Phoenix Force itself is already one of the most powerful entities in existence, embodying both life and destruction, creation and rebirth. But the White Phoenix is its purest and most transcendent form. When Jean Grey bonds with this manifestation, she ceases to be a mortal mutant and becomes something far greater, an omniversal entity of balance. The White Phoenix is not just about raw power. It represents judgment. It embodies the ability to see all points in time, past, present, and future, while existing beyond them. It is omniscient in ways Franklin is not. With transcendent telepathy, it can read every thought across every mind in the multiverse. With its infinite telekinesis, it can unmake stars or rebuild them effortlessly. Most importantly, the White Phoenix has a role: to correct the course of existence when it goes astray, to burn away what should not be, and to guide what must be preserved. What makes the White Phoenix terrifying is not just its abilities, but its purpose. While Franklin creates, the White Phoenix judges. She is the fire that cleanses and the hand that resets. She is feared by even the most ancient cosmic entities because she does not simply destroy, she restores balance in a way that transcends morality or choice. The White Phoenix is the all-seeing truth of the multiverse. The clash beyond reality. Now, imagine what would happen if adult Franklin Richards and the White Phoenix of the Crown ever collided. This is not a clash of fists or energy blasts, it is a battle of existence itself. Franklin's battlefield would be imagination made manifest. He could create an infinite universe in an instant and wield it as his weapon. He could erase cause and effect, rewriting the laws of physics to suit his vision. Against almost anyone else, this would be enough. But against the White Phoenix, things are different. She does not just exist within the rules of reality, she is the fire that reshapes them. When Franklin warps reality, the White Phoenix burns through it, correcting distortions and bending existence back to its natural flow. While Franklin crafts new outcomes, she judges which ones can survive and which must be extinguished. Their confrontation would unravel the very fabric of creation, with realities collapsing and reforming in the blink of an eye. The subtle difference here is critical. Franklin's powers are fueled by his imagination, vast but still personal. The White Phoenix, on the other hand, operates on the principle of balance across all existence. Where Franklin is the dreamer, she is the law. Where Franklin builds, she evaluates. In such a clash, their attacks wouldn't look like beams of light or cosmic explosions, they would look like the unraveling and restitching of reality itself. The unthinkable outcome? So, who would win this impossible matchup? The answer lies in the difference between creation and judgment. Franklin Richards has the ability to imagine and bring forth anything he desires. His power is personal, creative, and limitless in scope. But the White Phoenix of the Crown is not just powerful, she is purposeful. Her role is not to imagine but to decide what is allowed to remain in existence. If Franklin were to create endless universes, the White Phoenix could burn them away in an instant, leaving only the necessary truth behind. If Franklin tried to rewrite causality, the Phoenix could reset it, anchoring existence to the balance she represents. The White Phoenix exists at a level where even Franklin's omnipotence bends to her will. She embodies not just creation but the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth. That does not make Franklin irrelevant. His existence is still one of the most powerful forces in Marvel, and in certain timelines, he could indeed rival the Phoenix. But in the truest sense, the White Phoenix of the Crown holds the final say. Because when the dream of a universe is challenged by the fire of cosmic judgment, the dream fades, and judgment remains. Final result: the White Phoenix of the Crown would ultimately triumph over adult Franklin Richards. Her dominion over balance and her omniversal role place her a step above even Franklin's unimaginable reality-warping power. Their clash would be monumental, shaking the Marvel Multiverse to its core, but in the end, the eternal fire of the Phoenix would rise above imagination itself. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.